folks, it's your boy. Nah, this is F Major. I'm sure y'all been wondering, like, man, he ain't posted up a video in a minute since now. What's going on? You saw the videos and stuff with open labs and all the other stuff, and I'm sure y'all been wondering, like, man, I wonder if F Major's thinking about getting one of them open labs joints. Well, to be honest with you, I was looking at those joints. Real tough, like real tough for a cool minute. I was looking at that and I was trying to figure out, okay, man, do I want to go and get a new open labs joint, or do I want to go and get a new Mac? And I was like weighing it out, and I was like, yo, man, like the new GM5 one, the new GM5 looked real tight, but I love Logic too, so I'm like, dang, okay, you can't run Logic on it. I can run Amico as probably an instrument connected to Logic, but you kind of figure, like, you know, what's the point of spending $5,000 on an instrument that's supposed to be able to do everything, but then you're just gonna kind of use it as like a sound module? Like, I don't know. Like, so it was going through my head, and then the whole idea that it is still a computer, and I'm spending, you know, anywhere from $3,000 for one of the Macs I was looking at to $6,000 for one of the Amico open lab joints I was looking at. So tough decision for me, tough decision, and I really weighed it out a lot and came to the conclusion I wasn't gonna get neither one of them. So I didn't get any of them. I didn't get an open labs joint. I didn't get a new Mac. You know, I'm just kind of riding till the wheels fall off, and, you know, working what I got and be cool. Like, I like software. I'm you know, even though you see I got like hardware and stuff, I like software a lot, because, you know, it makes my life easier. It makes a lot of things easier. Software keeps me from having to buy a whole lot of stuff in terms of hardware to make sure I'm getting the best quality and this and that. Like, you know, a lot of us got the MP, and then, you know, it's funny, a lot of us got, you know, a $2,000 MPC, and then you look at the interface, and then you got a little $200 M-box that you running everything to, and it's kind of crazy. Like, yo, man, like, that doesn't even balance out. You got a $2,000 drum machine, and then you got $300 worth of sound card interface. So it's like, what's the purpose then? You might as well not even do that. So, I mean, you kind of get into a trap when you get into hardware, and if you don't have the money to keep up and make sure your quality is up to par, it's difficult, man. You'll always be second guessing yourself, like, man, I got this, but now I got this mixer up here that, man, it only got 12 channels, and I want to run 16 channels. So now, do I need a new mixer? Like, okay, you know, when does it ever stop? And that's one of the problems I get when I'm, you know, dealing with the hardware. But I mean, you just have to be realistic about what you're doing and really just decide for yourself what's important. And, you know, for me, what's important is, you know, being able to be inspired and make hot tracks. That's really what it's about at the end of the day. So, you know, as long as I'm doing that, I feel like I'm good and I'm accomplishing what I set out to accomplish. So there it is. But I didn't get a Amico, I didn't get a new Mac or anything like that. I'm pretty much sticking with what I got. But I did get a new little thing, you know, a new little joint. So if you want to check out my new little joint, let me direct the camera over here to my new little joint over there. That new little joint in the corner right there, that's the Dave Smith Prophet 08. That's my new little joint, and it's treating me quite well, actually. It's doing this job for me. Like, I love analog stuff. I already had, you know, y'all know I got the SC1. That's my analog bass and lead synth machine, and I gets down with that, and I said, I always thought like, man, you know, I'd be straight if I had just one analog polysynth. Like, that'd be it. That'd be like, I'd have all the tones I wanted to have, that be able to get that 70s sound, that sound that you be hearing in them samples and stuff. Like, you know, the Prophet is the one to get for me. Like, that's, I done heard that on so many records and stuff. It's like, it was kind of a no-brainer. Like, get that joint. It'll be here for another 20 years, 30 years. Like, you know, it's one of them joints you kind of get in your studio and it's staying there and you get down with it and you keep playing with it and having fun. But yeah, I done made some tracks with it. I done made a few tracks already, and I dig the tracks that I've been making with it. I'll play one right now, actually. So yeah, that's a track that I recently got down on with the Prophet, and you know, it came out cool to me. Anyhow, I wanted to ask y'all, like, I know I got a few subscribers now, so what I've been struggling with is I want to figure out what y'all like to see the most. I get a lot of questions about like gear stuff and all kind of stuff like that. And some people like, you know, talking about that. Some people like to, you know, watching beat videos. Like, to me, it's so many beat videos out there, it's kind of hard to like really get into it. Like, I'd rather show y'all different stuff. So what I've been doing is I'm gonna do two things. This is what I want to do. I want to be able to like talk to y'all about certain stuff on YouTube, but then at the same time, like for the beats and like studio stuff, I want to go towards the Ustream where I don't have to edit like 2 hours, 3 hours worth of session. I can just stream the whole joint and it'll be up there on Ustream. And I do have a Ustream account. I haven't been that active on it. I've done a couple things. Some people may have saw me do a couple things, but I'm trying to get more active. So some of the things that y'all be asking, like how to do certain things, how to set up certain things, how to work certain ways, I want to go to Ustream with that instead. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all want to see on these videos, because like I said, I could do beats all day, but I think it gets boring after a while seeing, you know, somebody in the same room with the same gear doing beats. And like, you might see a hot beat, but like, you know, how often do you want to see the same dude doing the same stuff? Most people don't want to, and most people don't have the attention span for that. So let me know what you guys want to see. And like I said, I'm going to start doing this Ustream thing more. And like I said, like that, I think that's the best place for me to do, like, if y'all want to have some like tutorial or some like one-on-one time sessions where I'm showing you some stuff on, whether it be on MP, Logic, or whatever else, Ustream is going to be my platform for that, because it's less restrictive. So until next time, y'all, I get at y'all. Peace.